Welcome back to Alternative Reality Gaming. I'm your host Lenny, and if you're lucky, one of my furry co-hosts will join us today. Your stream will begin shortly. Enjoy. All right, we are back with Euro Truck Simulator 2 again today. Helps if I actually tab over to the screen. We are going to be playing on the Grand Utopia 1-to-1 scale fantasy island map. We are working our way from the ground up. We do actually now have our own truck. It's still a bit of a turd, so we're doing quick loads to fix it. It has about 60,000 euros in repairs required still left. So I have 16,769 euros. We're just still exploring and using that time to fix the truck instead of driving a turd around. So everything in white I have already seen. Everything in black I have not. Usually I just kind of click near something and like this whole line here that's in black, I would kind of click until I find a load that goes in that direction. And sometimes if I have to, I kind of redirect some loads. But so far, none even go in the right direction. Okay, that one actually not too shabby. 39 minutes, a little longer than I'd normally like to do, but either way, it'll work. Uh, it's just right on the higher end, but considering I think that's the only way I'm going to get a load across that bridge. So from here, we need to start the truck, just in case anything's digital that I need to be seeing. And then we will lower down the seat, because I am not the Jolly Green Giant. And I think the steering wheel and stuff feels okay with where it's at. Then from there, we're gonna adjust the mirrors. I always go until I can just barely see the truck. You don't really need to know where the truck's at, you're in it. So, and then from there, I just go all the way out with the little guys so that when the trailer's fully turned, I can still see it. And then do the same thing with the right side. And the little mirror on the side seems to be only for pedestrians, and well, we don't really have real pedestrians in the game. So uh, from there, I usually try to make it that this thing takes me where I want, like to see newer stuff. Um, Trying to see if it doesn't look like I can even get on over here. I was debating if it would allow me to shoot over this way, but either way, I need to discover that stuff, so we'll leave it alone. Alright, so it looks like that's our GPS up there. When I looked earlier, I seen it's this direction on the map to get out of this parking lot. Let's put these wipers on. Oh yeah, these DAFs got 3 wipers, I forgot about that. Technically, we're still in the parking lot, so actually, it kind of looks like a road. Like they actually just blend some of their industrial yards into the public roadways, which seems kind of strange. In the U.S., for the most part, we separate that. When you're back in those yards, they're the whole industrial complex essentially is private property. So as long as you're on that complex, even if the roads look legal and like public property, they're usually still private. Better turn green. Go, 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 go. Looks like we lucked lucked out. We did not get caught by the light on the hill. I lucked out. You guys didn't. You guys would have been laughing your asses off at me stalling over and over and over. Camper almost hit those parked cars. Close. I don't do the actual speed limit because you'll creep over quite often. Even with the automatic cruise control, like it slows down for other vehicles and stuff, but if there's no vehicles and you're on a downhill, it starts to book. Thought we were about to watch a camper get taken out. Looks like we gotta make a right up ahead. Ah, that's what all the goofy roundabout shit was about. It's getting up, I think, to that bridge to cross the river. Okay, alright. So we gotta get over one more lane. Some goofy ass cows. I just drive around my turn signal on forever. Trying to turn it off, but I'm no good. I don't think you really need a turn signal to enter roundabouts. I know technically I was supposed to wait for him. But again, he had his turn signal on, so it made it look like he was turning there. And that's part of the reason why I don't think you're supposed to have it on until you get to the portion of the roundabout where you're exiting. I think. Because, like, technically, going into the roundabout, you're not turning, you're just entering, like, merging into it. So And if anything, you'd be using the left turn signal to merge to your left into it, not your right turn signal because you're turning. Back to roundabouts are dumb. They're like zipper merges. They work great on paper. Just not so much in real life. No, the roundabouts do seem to work. Zipper merges that don't. AI can't figure it out most of the time. Computers can't do it. Actually, computers are about the only ones that can't do it smoothly. Everybody else fucks it up. So as soon as you give it a decision to make, like computers, you give them commands, so they just execute the command give you, period. And That's actually how zipper merges do work. If everybody was to pull up, not slow down, and they would just merge properly, giving everybody the leeway and shit needed, that's how zipper merges work. Problem is, we got people that are like, I don't know if this guy's gonna get in, I don't know if he's not getting in, I don't know if he's an idiot, I don't know if he's gonna slam on his brakes randomly, I don't know if he's gonna floor it, like, so then they're like, maybe I should slow down and give him, and as soon as anybody makes any changes, the zipper merge is broken. I'm sorry, but that's just the truth. The whole point, that's the one that usually has to stop. This one usually doesn't. Why are they stopping? I don't know, maybe I still went the one with the change. I guess we'll find out if it makes me push a button. Start of the toll road. Yep, I had to push a button. So that one looks like it was the just drive through one. And it said telepass, but usually the telepass one for some reason had the button. So I'm kind of lost, but whatever. I was so hung up in zipper merges. This is a zipper merge, by the way. Actually, this is a double zipper merge. It's 2 lanes ending. Bye! So this could be one of those boring trips where it's all just heavily wooded area. I don't think they're supposed to pronounce it like ox though, so I think they pronounce it like O, like Bordeaux type thing. Okay. It's alright, I'm really focusing on the GPS. They're a little hard to read, and some of them complex interchanges like that, and I can't really run the risk of missing a turn. Especially like that setup back there, the actual highway wasn't finished, there's no... I definitely understand now why the semi-truck drivers don't like cars. They just come flying around. Like, even if you got a signal on, they just rip past you and you have no time but to hit them. It was either hit them or hit the friggin' wall. And looking at the damage meter, it's still showing 0. Even though the last time I did damage to the vehicle, it didn't charge me anyways. See, that one says card. It's usually the card one you don't gotta swipe. Telepass is also kind of like iPass. But like the last few, the telepass one, the vehicles were stopping at it. Maybe there was just a new guy there. He was making everybody stop. This is the 90 zone, but we do have a police officer on the side of the road. So we're gonna go all the way to the inside lane to get out of his way. Give him space. Or her. Could long bridge, I thought. It felt kind of like I was on like a mainland like the whole time. Unless I was, and I just entered, I was on a mainland still. I just entered the bridge. Oh, it looked like there was a way station at the middle of the bridge. That's kind of strange. Like, we're gonna check the way to your vehicle 15 miles after you've already fucked up half the bridge. Like, don't know sometimes. The heck noise is that? It says I've got mail. Is that what that was? You've got mail. How do I even check my mail? Email. We can help you grow. It's the bank. Yeah, no. Thanks. I am good. I am A-okay without loans. If only life actually worked that way to where you could just pause and check your email real quick and then jump back into things. I'm just kind of cruising with traffic. Yeah, I know I'm speeding right now, but there's no cops around. Is that a fighter jet? What? Alright, so got the cruise control set. Curious. I see brake lights, but I don't know if they're slowing down. I'm curious if I can get up and treat this like cruise control or autopilot. Another fighter jet going by. And get up and go get candy. This is gonna end so badly. I can already tell we're not gonna do it. Oh no, get back in there. Oh, I thought it was gonna work because I was like, oh yeah, I can see it on the screen. I'll be able to just kind of hold the wheel and we'll do it that way. No, I made the mistake of moving my bag of Jolly Ranchers over to my desk because I was playing Rust and I have an unhealthy addiction to Jolly Ranchers. No, they're like sugar-free and they keep my like mouth habit like busy because I used to smoke. So sometimes I still have to fight the habit of just wanting to either like chew something or smoke or eat. I mean, I still vape a little bit, but not a whole lot. It kind of looks like this is an airport. That's cool. Light up turn signs. Okay. Probably wouldn't even have noticed those lit up in the daytime. They're so dim though. So we gotta go this way. No trucks over there, apparently. And then it's gonna have me go back the way I came, kinda. Whoa, cat, no. Not right meow. Come on, all the way to your bed. All the way. Alright, thank you. Yep, there you go, you're in a good spot. Oh, crap. Turned my head too fast and the game didn't like it. I'm cutting through some parking spots just to make my life a little easier here. And then it wants me back over there. And again, we're gonna kind of cut through. Kitty, what you doing? Look at mom. It's not dinner time or anything. Looks like we take this outside lane here. Pull in for an inspection at the nearest station. Nice. Okay. So I was right. There is a way station after you've already been on the bridge for a bit. I don't know. Okay, it's right here. I got lucky and nailed it. 35 tons. Looks like I am a-okay. They said enjoy your day. Don't crash into anybody. Bye. These are both click to get throughs. Border check. Probably shouldn't have waved at all of them. Okay, we're good. Looks like trucks to the right. This is a very complicated border check, apparently. They built the wall going into Utopia. I don't remember having all this crazy stuff on the other bridges to get into Utopia, but it is what it is. Coppers here. And it looks like we have to enter for the border check again. Gate open. Good. Those lights are sick. About 16 minutes left, most of it straight on this bridge again. Just like the first half of this trip. Not a whole lot we can do about that though. It's a whole lot of water. It says 100. I don't even know if I can get to 100. So we are at 90. And we appear to be speed limited stuff turned on just to keep me from going into race miles. It really doesn't matter. It's for my virtual trucking company that I'm in. They don't have any mileage requirements, so that's why it really doesn't matter. And then on top of it, even if they did have mileage requirements, then it would become super important, because doing one-to-one, if I do a load that takes an hour, it could only be like 25 kilometers, as to where in the base game, because it's 20-to-1 scale, you do a 1 hour run and you've just done like 2,000 kilometers. Like, theirs is, you cover a lot of ground really fast in the base game. So if you're in a VTC that has mileage requirements, 1-to-1 scale maps are not what you want to be doing, because they're gonna hang you so fast. I mean, unless the mileage requirement is something like 2,000 miles a month. Because I do know there's one that had a mileage requirement 2,000 miles a month, and if you think about it that way, with doing the way I am for the videos and stuff, I actually probably have done about 2,000 miles in a month in 1-to-1 scale. But I mean, that's also treating this like it's a part-time job. So I mean, like, pretty much every time I play this game, I record. I don't really play too much of the other maps and stuff, because I'm invested into this storyline now, and essentially, like, I want to see it progress, and so every time I get on, I want to play. The only other time I ever play the other story, or the other maps really, is usually when my wife's home and there's just too much action going on around to record, so I can't record. It's a matter of I still want to play, but I can't record. I mean, I could, but the chances of the rowdy little puppy pulling on the curtains and being all crazy is much higher. The chances of me talking to her and whatnot become much higher. And like, that's usually where the triples come in. I try not to play in VR when she's home at all, so that she can still get my attention and be like, hey, I need your help, and you know, that kind of junk. So it's really hard to record when she's home. When she's not home, the puppy actually sleeps and stuff like that, and so it's just a matter of taking him out, running him around until he's exhausted, and then I come in and record. I don't run, he runs, not me. I definitely have to make that clear, because I can't really, well, I can't run for sure, but I also don't really walk or do anything much like that. And no, I'm not really bragging or anything. There's health issues that have physically disabled me. And I don't know why. It's one of them stupid things where you're always consciously worried about about what everybody else is thinking and stuff. So like, I always look healthy, and I always look like I'm not disabled. But every time I even question it, my body proves within the day, like, hey, no, you're an idiot. Like, I hate not working. I hate sitting still, always. So working, doing something, those are mandatory. They're not options type deal. But I have so much muscle and nerve damage that I can hardly even walk anymore. And it's just crazy. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so I try to work from home. And when you try to look up work from home jobs, vast majority of them are scams. Even on like Indeed, it's like, oh, Amazon hiring for work from home, work whenever you want, only like, really only want you like 4 hours a day or some shit. I'm like, oh, that's perfect for me. I can do some part-time, even if I'm not feeling good. It's not really that long. And then as you're going through, it's like it goes from saying Amazon to UPS, because the spam people don't really speak English, so they don't, or they do and they just don't care. But usually it's those they're over in like India or China, and they have a apartment rented out that has like a couple dozen computers in it, and they're all just sitting there doing all the spamming to lure in unsuspecting elderly people that, not even just elderly, but non-technological people. They're not into electronics too much because they're not familiar with it, so it's really easy to scam them. And they make an insane amount of money doing it. So we'll never be able to stop it. Oh, the GPS told me to go straight, but then told me to go that way. So now look at the map. Where am I okay going straight? Oh. Yes, I am okay going straight. That freaked me out. Auto pass? I don't know what that is. Kinda looks like the one where you don't slow down. And of course I stopped in it. €172 toll. Wow. outside left lane until we know exactly which ramp we need to get off at. We're on a downhill. I might actually reach the 100 speed limit. Gotta be careful. Make sure I don't tip though. Speed is very rarely your friend in a semi. Sunset. Looks like we gotta go right. Got no one in the right lane, so we're okay. Looks like we're cutting through a neighborhood. Sorry, bus. Nice pull through again. Look for them green cones, and we are not in. There it is. Alright. Hit that parking brake. And then... Alright, looks like there's a... I think they're called dry bulks. They have tarps that come down over the side. Let's drop these legs and go home. So it looks like that was a 35-minute run. Not too bad. 1,675 euros. Also not too shabby. So that puts us at 18,444 euros. We need 25,000 euros to do the next repair to the chassis. So, till next time, peace. If you liked today's episode, please consider leaving a like and subscribing, as it goes a long way to helping the channel to grow. Thank you.